Hey guys, Geoff Rottmayer here with athletic-mission.com. Today we're going to talk about what we are seeing from the pitcher in terms of pitch release and being a thinking hitter. Athletic-mission.com is a membership player development website and facility for baseball players in Oklahoma and players across the nation that either visit with us in person or work with us remotely. Our main focus is to teach the fundamentals of the game of baseball, but it's also to teach kids about processes, routines, and understanding how to work. And that's what we do on this channel, so please subscribe so you can catch all future videos. I want to talk today about seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, what you're going to see, and then talk about a few things that we can think about with what we are seeing to try and get an understanding of what the pitcher is trying to do with us to get us out. Let's start with picking up the baseball and what we're seeing as the baseball is approaching us. Something that I don't feel like enough people are talking about or spending enough time on with hitters. All right, start with the fastball. The fastball is going to be one of the hardest pitch as well as one of the straightest pitch. So, out of the hand, all right, let's first remember that we need to bring our eyes to the pitcher's release point, to this hitting window, as soon as the pitcher turns his body. Too many hitters are not seeing the ball out of the hand. Why? Because they haven't been taught to. So from here, now we got to put all our concentration on seeing the baseball as early as possible, ideally out of the hand, so you can recognize the cues and the clues so that you can get an idea of what the pitch is going to be. So now, back to what it's going to look like out of the hand, the fastball. The fastball is going to have a slight downward angle, and there's going to be some thrust behind it. It's going to explode out of the hand. So you're going to see the ball. You're going to see this. You're going to see the ball coming downward and the ball coming out of that hand. Bam. Okay. So that's going to be the fastball. Now, where do we want to look for the fastball? It's straight. So wherever you feel like you can do damage and drive the baseball, that's where you want to hit that ball. Now, let's talk about the two-seamer. This is the ball that's going to move from the pitcher's arm side and down. So as a right-handed hitter, I got to make sure that I get this ball on the outer two-thirds of the plate. And then I got to get the ball up. Now, this is the pitch that pitchers are trying to get you to think that is a strike and it ends up being a ball. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to get this ball over the outer two-thirds part of the plate, and then I'm going to get it up. And when you're taking the pitches, and now you're taking those pitches that he's trying to get you to swing at. Now, let's say the pitcher's fastball is running. So the ball's moving, but it has no depth. So it's not diving. We still want to get this ball over the outer third of the plate. Let that inside pitch go. It's going to come up on your hand. And then finally, we have that fastball that cuts. So it cuts across the plate away from me as a right-handed hitter. This ball, you want to get that on the inner two-third part of the plate. Otherwise, you're going to swing and miss it. So this is where we have to understand what the pitcher's fastball is doing and what it means for how I'm going to look for it. Okay, then we have the next pitch, which is that slider. This is the ball that's going to slide across, and it's going to be on the pitcher's glove side, and you're going to get some depth on it. You're going to see the red dot. This ball, when it comes out of the hand, you have the fastball to come down at an angle. This one's going to come outward and then around. Okay? So you're going to see the ball, when you see this pitch, you're going to see the ball go out this way and then through. This ball slides away. You're going to see it's going to have some thrust behind it. Now, this is the pitch that's really hard to hit. I was never really good at it. So with this pitch, You want to try and get it on the inner 2/3 part of the plate, and not the outer 2/3. That way you're going to go and chase it. So that's the slider. Now, the curveball. The curveball comes over the top, and it also has an outward angle. So it's going to come over and out like this, and then it's going to come toward it. It's going to have top spin, and this is the ball that you've got to get up. You're going to see this ball pop up and out. You're going to see a little hump. So this is a ball that you're going to be able to see a lot easier if you pay attention. And this is a ball that you need to get up in the zone. Too many guys are swinging at that ball, stay at the waist. You want to try and get that ball up by your chest, so that when you hit it, it drops down into it. So that's the curveball. Get that ball up on the chest, and you're going to look for that hump. And then now we have the changeup. So the changeup is going to look just like the fastball. You're going to have that downward angle right here, but the ball's not going to have any thrust out of it. It's going to float out of there instead of having that thrust, downward thrust, like the fastball does. Okay, so I hope that helps. Understand that most kids don't see the ball very well out of hand because they haven't been taught. But we also have to pay attention to the pitcher's release point and understand that when the pitcher starts to turn, that's when we're going to take our eyes from whatever we're looking at and go into the hand. So once you understand this, then it gets down to how do we concentrate as hard as we can to pick that ball up, to get the cue, to get the understanding that we need, the understanding of what that pitch is going to be. You got to concentrate. If you concentrate hard enough, now you get into that where we're blocking out the noise and the game slows down. A lot of hitters don't concentrate very well. Okay? So hope that helped. And now let me just add a few other things while we're here. Something to think about as a thinking hitter. All right, let's say the pitcher throws 2 fastballs in a row. More than likely, you're not going to get another fastball. You're going to get something soft. So 2 fastball, two pitches that are hard, and then a soft pitch. And it can work vice versa too. 2 pitches that are soft, and then a hard one. So understand that. Now it depends on what level you're at. You know, most guys at certain levels, they're going to get all fastballs. Or it depends on your bat speed. There's a lot of variation there. But let's just say I'm a normal hitter, and I'm able to get bat speed to catch up with a fastball. Typically, I'm going to get 2. If I get 2 fastballs, the next pitch might be slower. And if I get 2 off speed, that next one's going to be harder. So try to understand that when you're up there. That's something that you got to pay attention to. Something else to kind of pay attention to, let's say the pitcher is up with 2 strikes. He might go far away, get off on the outside part of the plate to set up that inside part. So pay attention. Steve, watch the game and make sure that he's not one of those guys. Okay? Another thing that you can watch is when the pitcher picks off at first base, what does he throw after that? A lot of pitchers fall into a habit of picking off first base, coming back with a curveball. They do it all the time. And if you pay attention in the dugout, pay attention on deck, every time you pick it off, what am I throwing? That's something that's very valuable for you as a hitter. Let's talk about with runners in scoring position. If you get a runner on second base or in scoring position, third base, what he throws first, let's say he throws that curveball, that changeup, that's going to be the same pitch that he's going to try and get you out with. So I hope that helps. All these information really just kind of is information to help you become better hitters. So if you like what you're listening to, if you like this channel, please catch the video, or please like the video. And if you got any comments or questions or concerns, just leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.